All right, y'all. We back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. This one is called From Courtrooms to Coffins. Chicago rapper THF Bayzoo killed after CEO's arrest. Let's get into it, man. It's a war in Chicago that's been going on for years. Pray for Chicago, man. Stop the violence, increase the peace, brothers.
You don't know who baby is? 46, Warline, OTF the family, even my Baba. I'ma tell my man, they ain't never have enough evidence. Tell them freeze who out they can.
Banger.
Hey, King Von, what's up, gang? You already know I be coming, man.
So what you on, bro? We finna tee the streets up.
Yeah, I see you drop the song, Beat the Body or whatever. That's what bro right here, Zoo.
Yeah, featuring Zoo on me and Zoo Beat the Body.
Real members, man. Official man.
Oh, no.
Shit. You know how that shit go.
So where y'all get the concept of that song from, as far as?
I was real life, you know?
From the streets.
I ain't no shit.
From the streets.
No, I ain't talking about outside. You ain't outside. You in the crib. I mean, somebody crib, but I'm
Viral Instagram live right here. This was viral back in the day.
Man, you don't even drink, man. You're a kid. Stop acting like you really drinking, man. Trying to catch your ass drunk.
Damn. Caught him slipping, man. Caught him slipping.
4 times. All right, 10-4.
Unleashed a whole 2 clips on him. It's sad, y'all.
Fam, imagine this. You spend half your life around guns, money, and music, but only one of them really saves you. You make it out the city, beat a murder charge, see your brother blow up in the music industry, and think maybe, just maybe, you finally outran the life you came from. But in this world, fam, ain't no such thing as outrunning it.
Nope.
Because when you live by it, you die by it. And ain't just me saying that, or you. The rapper we talk about today already knew that.
Yeah, they say like 33, folks. I'm down for the trenches, man. They know this.
There it is.
That's how it go. Live by the gun, die by the gun. For sure. I know that already.
There it is.
I ain't
So saying whatever you got coming to you.
I swear to God, I heard.
Don't be sad.
I heard a lot of y'all ass, but my son, I know what's coming to me. Y'all just gotta get there. You ain't just say stop a criminal.
Know what if I?
Damn. That's crazy, man. You know what I mean? Power to tongue, y'all. Power to tongue. But you also got to take accountability when you live in that street lifestyle, when you're still active in the streets. You know what I mean? That's what comes with it, death or jail. So you got to know, if I'm out here, you know, being a gunner, if I'm out here being a fighter, if I'm out here riding for the hood, pushing the line, going at my ops, you know what I mean? Spewing hate at my ops when I see you or something, you got to know that either jail or death gonna come with it. And that's something that comes with the lifestyle. So if you're able to accept that and you say, hey, I know it's coming, I'm ready to ride my final days, nigga, till it's time. I'm going to ride all the way 100%, then shit, there it is. And that's the type of nigga you want to stay away from. A nigga who don't care about dying, a nigga who is 100% committed, whew, stay out of his way.
I told you that the same man who once stood beside Lil Durk and King Von in one of the most talked about murder cases to ever come out of Atlanta just became the last one gone, technically. We're talking about THF Bayzoo, one of the most respected and some say feared names to come out of Chicago's South Side, connected to OTF, 600, and Lamron. A man who not long ago was still fighting his own battles, going live with his opposition, having footage of him getting into altercations in jail, and standing tall through every rumor, every headline, and every court date. But within the last 24 hours, everything changed. Late last night, social media lit up with reports that THF Bayzoo had been gunned down. Clips and comments started to fly. Some saying he was fighting for his life, others saying it was all a lie. But by the next morning, it was confirmed that THF Bayzoo was gone. And when I seen the confirmation myself, I figured it was only right to tell his story, pay our respects, and hopefully somebody watching this learns from the road he took. Because his life, fam, is a mirror of what the streets give and what they take away. Now, before we get into deep detail about this, there's already speculation that this may be tied to 2 stolen watches, already belonging to a Chicago rapper who once moved close with OTF. That's something we covered about a month ago. I'll leave the link in the bio. Everything is always connected to something, man. People don't know how to learn to let go, and they're not letting go. You take my jewelry, it's for life. You kill my cousin, this for life. You take from me, you steal from me, you kill one of my people, this is for life. You can't shake that. You gotta live your life looking over your shoulder, the rest of your life, man, till that day comes, to that final curtain call.
Jeez.
But as of right now, that's just speculation. But what we do know, and what we always said on this channel, in the streets, there's no such thing as forgiving, especially when a body drops. So until that's confirmed, it could be anybody behind it. So in this video, we're gonna go over who THF Bayzoo really was, according to public records, the cases that followed his name, his connections to Lil Durk and King Von, his arrest at Lil Durk's mansion, and what led up to his final night that ended it all. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. To really understand THF Bayzoo, you gotta understand the era he came up in. We talking early 2010 Chicago. The height of what the world would later call the drill era. You had Chief Keef putting the sound on the map. Lil Durk and Lil Reese catching national attention. And young sets from every block trying to make a name off music.
Chicago was on fire. Drill era, oh man, so much young. They changed the game forever, I ain't gonna lie. When they gonna do a story about the drill era, like a real, they need to do like a movie on how this forever changed hip hop, dog. The drill era forever changed hip hop, and that's a fact. These young niggas bought that whole murder, kill, calling out your ops, going to piss on their grave, blah, blah, blah. Like, it inspired so much that is around today to where so many murders, though, that's the only bad side. So many murders came through artists starting to, like, spew that type of music out. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Street reputation, or both. Bayzoo wasn't new to that life. He was one of the older figures from THF set, short for Trigger Happy Family. Some consider him a chief of THF. THF wasn't just some rap crew. They was known in the streets. They go by THF 46. It's allegedly a set of mainly black disciples, but also with some gangster disciples. The exact territory of THF 46 is large, ranging from 44th to 48th, Cottage Grove to Lake Park. You see, back then, the younger guys like King Von, D-Thing, and Lil Durk looked up to people like Zoo, the ones who survived before the world even knew what drill music was. He was known to pop out in the trenches, show love to the youngins, but at the same time, he had that street credibility you couldn't fake. Now, before THF Bayzoo name became global, he had his first major public beef that was known outside the city, and it was with none other than 051 Melly, one of the most well-known and unpredictable figures from the Chicago 051 Young Money sets. That tension between THF and 051 had been bubbling for years, but with multiple losses on both sides, when Melly started dissing Zoo and members close to OTF publicly, Zoo responded and went viral. Now before we hit that viral live from THF Bayzoo and 051 Melly, I want to talk about one of the murders that happened before that live that made it go viral. See, back in 2015, 051 Melly had got shot in the foot. He even tweeted about it, saying my effing hurt so bad, man. And he also posted a picture of his foot. Now, it was shot in the foot. It was a bag on his head from his opposition. And the person that allegedly shot him in his foot was a 15-year-old who went by the name of THF Raheem.
Damn.
But unfortunately, back in May of 2015, Raheem Dameron, aka THF Raheem, was gunned down at around 8:15 p.m.
Damn. This is... No, none of these niggas make it out, bro. No, none of them make it out. That's why you gotta like commend people like Chief Keef. Some may say, oh, he this, he that, he left the city, he turned his back on the city. Whatever the case may be, I think that may be some of the case for some people. That's how you look at you when you leave. And it's like, bro, I didn't leave because I hate my city. I don't leave because I hate my city. I leave because I want to make it. I want to make it in life. I gotta live about it, like I at least try. And I know I ain't gonna make it here. I know it's a window of opportunity here, but I know that window is also shut fast. I could probably make it, but that's a rare chance with the lifestyle that I'm living, especially how I'm living, making music, dissing y'all. You know what I mean? So you can look at it how you want to look at it, man. But Chief Keef moved to California. He made it. But all these stories, one thing we see, they all got an end date. Everybody who name you hear pop up, oh, they did this in 2012, they were dead by 2019. They was dead by 2017. They was dead by 2021. And they'd be like, damn, bro, fuck.
Leaving a Golden Fish and Chicken restaurant and walking near 45th Street and Cottage Grove Avenue with 4 other 14 and 15-year-old boys and other witnesses when 4 or 5 shots were fired from a silver sedan, leaving him DOA. May Raheem rest in peace and love and condolences to his family. Later that month, a 051 affiliate was arrested. Arius Fitch, 20 years old at the time. He was arrested on the 6900 block of South Paxton Avenue and was charged with first-degree murder. Now, he ended up telling, and he was later released in 2023.
Damn, telling? Oh, come on. This shit is crazy. Not only are y'all out here killing each other, y'all also all snitching on each other. Oh, come on, bro.
and resulted in. And that was one of many murders. And I figure I'd tell you that so you can get some clarity on why that live went viral. And before I play this live, I'll tell you another fun fact. THF Raheem was cousins with FBG Duck. He was at the funeral alongside THF Bayzoo. And we all know THF Bayzoo was connected to Lil Durk and 300. So people were saying the connection there was kind of weird. But check out this live.
I ain't no shit. I see you, Chuck. No, I ain't talking. I'm outside. No, you ain't outside. You in the crib. I'm in somebody's crib, but I'm just been outside.
So I see you, Chuck.
Man, you don't even drink, man. You're a kid. Stop acting like you really drinking, man. I'm trying to catch your ass drunk. Not happening. I'm trying to catch you drunk. When I'm drunk, I'm be super prepared, man. Your ass be out here. I was drunk. I was just drunk recently. Your ass be out here loose. Right here. Like a thought. Hey, I'm ready to catch your ass drunk. I ain't gonna catch you. You with the gang? You with the gang? Huh? Gang? Y'all all type of shit, man. I don't even know how to throw the wires up. How you throw all that?
Hey, so I'm ready to catch you drunk.
Come on, don't start that. Y'all all type of shit now, man. Man, stop that, man. We're gonna keep it real. We all type of touch buddy, 757. What else y'all is, gang? That's gang now. All them gang, man. That's gang on my ass, man. Y'all might as well go up north and recruit. Nah, see, that's what I'm saying to you. You can't say that because y'all was just, before you was there, y'all was just Dog Pound, The Father, Brain Dead. All of them was in this video. This ain't what you want. I had everybody in that video. Stop that, man. Who the shit clicked up with? Yes, you would. Well, I'm telling you. Hey, look, we don't want to be real, for we ain't going to be on here not being real, bro.
You don't want to be real, we ain't going to be on here.
No false accusations. Y'all got that bad.
What make it dark is this, these niggas are main ops and they talking to each other, just having casual conversation on IG Live. Like everything is smooth, like we homies. We having casual conversation. We gonna talk in codes, but this is my way of letting you know, hey, nigga, before I catch you, nigga, just know. Oh, we gonna exchange this conversation, but just know I'm coming for you, nigga. I'm the boogeyman, and I'm the boogeyman. We both each other's. Who's gonna be the first to catch each other? You know what I mean? From the finger of the trigger. That's really what this conversation. That's what makes this a dark IG Live, though.
Man, listen. Before you went to jail, now if you came home, you might ain't fucking with all of them. But that's what I'm saying. Before you still block that you just said, besides probably certain individuals, we don't do no clicking, boy. On God.
We don't do no clicking, boy.
That was the outside looking in. That's what y'all thought. That's why y'all picked up with everybody. Oh no, shit. They fuck with us. We fuck with us, homies, man. Don't backdoor some of that. You can't say you can't say Jaro and Young Money been 10 years. You can't say 35th. 35th. You said 757. Locked in. That's the only block, but all the other shit. 35th? How 35th wasn't? 35th was nobody's 2011-12, man. Man, you can't say that. They know that. That's the youth. That's the youth. Right.
That's the youth.
What you on, though, gang?
What you on, bro? It's crazy.
I'm chilling, man.
Asking your op, what you on?
Bro. Yeah, man, I'm finna They smirking and smiling shit, bro. I'm funny to you, bro. Cuz you keep asking what I'm on, man. I'm chilling, man. I can't be happy. That's what I'm gonna be. I'm always happy. You always be smiling, bro. Sorry, I think your ass converted, man. Man, get your goof ass out of here, man. Hell no. I'm bored, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm dry, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm finna move to Mexico, man. Start a new life, bro. I'm scared. Oh, no, I ain't never moving out of Chicago. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love it here. Make it here.
Make it here. Damn.
You said make it here. Sure. I'm gonna make it. I'm making it to 100 years, sure. I'm gonna be one of the last ones standing. Yeah.
Well, that's a strong statement right there. That's a strong statement. I'm gonna be one of the last ones standing, talking to you, one of your ops on the phone, basically letting you know, nigga, I'm getting you first. Damn.
You know how to move. Duck that taco. Nah, I ain't ducking my taco. Just say you said it right the first time. I know how to move. I ain't ducking my taco. You know how to move. I'm gonna give that to you. I can't find your way. You definitely know how to move. I'm seeing what I want to be seen. Shoot that money, man. Ain't nobody gambling today. Let's play cards. You don't even play cards, bro. You won't even play cards in the county, so don't tell me to play cards. All right.
These niggas is crazy.
Hey, yo, your dick on my lap on phone grade. She told you guys eat a holiday. What the fuck is that? I don't suck folks' dick. What's funny, man? Look, you looking at it now. You finna go follow her. Chill thirsty ass out there. You chase this shit. No, I'll be blocking fans. Yeah, well, I'm finna go chase this shit, boy. Well, I'll be blocking them.
Let the world in your business, man. Let the world in your business. Damn.
King Chaos. He talking about Melly. It's your turn. I'm blocking. Big wide. Why on 4-6 shit? On phone grade, you got my shit busting, boy. Anytime I'm tweaking with the op. Boy, hell no, you ain't finna be saying no YM 4-6 shit, man. We just cooler right now. We ain't no motherfucking YM 4-6 shit. I'm YM, boy. You know that. Merchants, y'all don't want me on y'all side. Man, we don't want. Fuck, I don't want you on my motherfucking side, dude. Me, man. Man, I don't want you on my side. That's why your homie don't be trying to play MC card. You hear me? See, that's the thing. I can't pull no MC card, and I ain't MC. I'm BD shit. Now, I don't pull that card in there either. You hear that? I don't pull that card either. I'm what I am. I'm getting money. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Your ass ain't no real BD. That's what. Man, listen, you know what they going to hear. You know what they do. Who you with, man?
She said, who you with, man?
Hey, I ain't with nobody, you know. I got friends, bro. Niggas, man. Who is that, bro? Nah, I ain't with nobody.
Now, from the outside looking in,
niggas crazy.
Two people was having casual conversation online.
Right.
But little did people know, who wasn't aware of the situation, they was really enemies. And there was really blood in the streets. Now, THF Bayzoo would later speak on this live, but that wouldn't come till years later. But unfortunately, for 051 Melly, he would surely lose his life. September 1st, 2019.
Damn. Told you. That was a strong statement to make, man. I'm going to be the last one standing. And it's 2019. Right now, it's 2025, bro. You didn't make it to 2019, man. And your boy made it past you. Yeah, you on the phone, you told him you're going to be the last one standing, and he made it past you. That's why I say that's a strong statement, man. Power of the tongue is real, y'all.
051 Melly, a member of Chicago street gang 051 Young Money, was shot and killed at a house party in the Woodlawn area. It was around 2:45 a.m. inside of a residence in the 6100 block of South Street. Melly, a.k.a. Yarmel Williams, was just 27 years old, suffering from numerous gunshot wounds to the body, and was taken to the University of Chicago Medical Center, where he was pronounced deceased. May he rest in peace. And love and condolences to his family. A 34-year-old woman was hit in the foot and took herself to St. Bernard Hospital, where she is listed in good condition. Police said witnesses had been uncooperative with the investigation. It was rumored that week, Melly had allegedly shot up a home of a rival Taekwondo World gang member who had his girlfriend and a baby inside. And this was allegedly retaliation. But nonetheless, everybody who was beefing with 051 Young Money started to celebrate, as well as THF. Now, fast forward a few years, Zoo, Durk, and King Von weren't just associates. They were brothers in arms. In 2014, King Von was arrested for a murder in Chicago and ended up sitting down for over 3 years. During that time, Durk and THF Zoo stayed solid. Shortly after, THF Bayzoo would get arrested as well. It was for another murder. He would get arrested at Lil Durk house. But after waiting for some years behind bars, waiting to go to trial, the charges were dropped for both King Von and THF Bayzoo.
Wow. They both out of there.
They came home around the same time and decided to drop music. They dropped the track titled Beat That Body, with over 13 million views, I ain't counting, released 7 years ago.
Them my motherfucking partners. We gon' have speed, ain't no fucking pulling over. Pull up on.
And then they did an interview with a well-known platform called 16 Shot, over 500,000 views and counting. They talked about that experience incarcerated. How long?
See, I talked about that, like, I forgot who I was talking to the other day when I was like, bro, what's the difference with the youth now and like taking heed to artists like that rap that street shit that's really authentic? And I told him that's why, because it's authentic. It's like people, they take a clinging like, wow, it's a wow. Like, oh, he really beat a body and he made a song called Beat a Body. So now everything he say, I'm gonna fuck with him more than this nigga over here who talking about beat a body, but he got pink nails and a dress on. We ain't fucking with that. You know what I mean? Or the nigga who making like the commercial mainstream shit, that radio fun shit. Yeah, that's not appealing. That's not cool. This is what's cool. It's a nigga who went to jail for beating for murder, and then he beat a body. He got out talking about still beating a body, and he flexing, and he's shooting a video on his ops hood. He going to his ops graveyard. Like, that's how the whole drill movement basically summarized, like, that's the whole feeling it gave. Like somebody doing like just shocking shit and talking shocking shit, making songs dedicated to their ops. You know what I mean? Shooting it with all their homies. So many people from that drill era is gone now. They done gone, man. Rest in peace to all them brothers. You know what I mean? Wish it was a better way for y'all to get up out of here, man, and not get up out of here at all, I should say. You know what I mean? But I'm talking about down the long run, y'all get up out of here. You know, live your life.
When they served, what was they plans next? Check out a clip.
No nigga come slide on no bitch or nothing like that.
Oh, no, hell no.
Y'all don't bullshit like that. Alright, what about, you can speak on your upbringing, you know, how it was growing up in your hood.
Shit, roaches, rats, all types of shit. Snakes, rats, roaches.
So, what's some things you probably experienced that most people probably, you know, never went through or wouldn't know what it's like?
Same shit there. Good niggas go through probably, you know. Death, jail, shit like that. Regular shit. Hard, motherfucker broke as hell. They're trying to get some money and shit.
True. So what's one of the craziest stories you could tell us about?
Oh no, I can't tell you no story. Let me see what story I can tell you about.
You know, it got to be nothing hot, just something crazy.
One time we was out of town, Steve, funny as hell. Like, that's good.
Nigga said, I can't tell you no stories, nigga.
This thing right here.
Yeah, this thing right there.
We be telling that story. We was growing up. When we was growing up, we used to throw rocks at cars and shit. And this main car got out and started chasing. That was one crazy day right there.
Now we can't really say like what type of, like, you know, see, I've been in jail. I just did 3.5, then 4. Me and some used to be bodies and shit. Like, that's the story we can tell. Like, they charged us with some bodies we ain't doing shit. We beat the bitches. That's the story.
Yeah, I see you drop the song, Beat the Body or whatever. That's what bro right here, Zoo.
Yeah, featuring Zoo in front of me and Zoo Beat the Body.
Real members, man. Official made it out this shit. You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
So where y'all get the concept of
real
that song
members
from? As far as
I was real life, you know? That's just what happened.
Where y'all get the concept of that song? Shout out 16, shout him, by the way, man.
It's really so what happened.
so y'all was locked up for the same shit, different shit. Or?
Different shit, man. Same case.
Same charges, but different, you know, different.
Shit. When y'all got booked for that, y'all believe y'all was coming home, or you was like, it's over
You
with?
know you gotta have it in your head, like, hey, I'm finna get out. You know, everybody gotta have that.
It's a tough
Yeah, I'm
fight.
finna
It's
get
a
the
tough
fuck
fight,
out.
man. You know what I'm saying? You know what they say, on your strong side. You gotta come from under this shit, man. Go hard.
But in real life, you know, that shit, it was looking ugly. So I have to see they, so all of them was before us, like, you know, they went to trial before us.
So how was it in court? Like, was they trying to paint you out to be something you wasn't?
But it was on my ass and that bitch. White people be crazy. I ain't gonna say white people, my man. Yeah, of course they.
Fuck the critics, man. Fuck them white folk. They trying to rail us, man.
Bro.
They trying to rail us.
Tried to railroad them.
Paint a real picture.
So what about your people on the outside though? You was talking to them, telling you coming home. Was they believing it, or the people just?
Everybody had faith though and hope, like not everybody, you know. But most, like, the guys, you know, some of the guys ain't, you know, but it just looked ugly.
Man, that should be real, man. Shout out to all the homies locked up, man. Hold your head up. But that be real, man. When the homies be like, man, I'll be home soon, man. I'll be home soon. You got to keep good energy. You know what I mean? Keep your hopes up for the homies and shit, because I definitely be like, man, when the homies be talking to me, I'll be home soon. I'll be home soon. I'm like, man, for sure, nigga. Can't wait till you touch down. Can't wait till you touch down. But, you know, sometimes you know, like, it might go left, it might go all bad. You know what I mean? But we pray for the best, we hope for the best. You know what I mean? Free all the guys, man. Free all the guys. Let's get into it.
But like, if you got like Duke, he was. It was ugly, man. It was looking ugly, man. Say if motherfucker come to court saying you killed him, you shot him and did this. They just shit. I got out this shit.
So what was the turning point in y'all? Well, in your case, what changed?
To the last minute, like, it wasn't a turning point. Like, I went to trial and shit. I went to hey, Luau, ask this for Luau. Tell me this, Luau. Like, I had to go all the way through with this shit. You feel me? Like, when I go all the way through with it, right? When. So I ain't really like, I'm going to trial, I'm going to court. Where trial, you know, that shit happen like 4-5 days straight. You go to court, when. And they evidence this, they saying what they got on you and shit. So I had people come like, yeah, he shot me and shit. But people come like, yeah, he killed him, wham. So it's looking ugly from the go. Like when somebody come and say, stand up and say, we just shot me, move, look ugly.
So as we all know,
That
King
shit
Von
crazy.
and THF Bayzoo eventually signed the OTF. They was close to Lil Durk, and it only made sense. All three was home. Fast forward to February 2019, an altercation broke out outside the Varsity restaurant in Atlanta. A man was shot and robbed, and reports claim Lil Durk, King Von, and others, including Zoo, were allegedly involved. Police say they had surveillance footage showing the suspects firing from a vehicle, and a witness later identified a car that was allegedly owned to Durk, meaning it had OTF on the Trackhawk in Atlanta. That led to all three suspects being arrested: Von, Durk, and THF Zoo.
An Atlanta judge today, 4 months after a shooting at the Varsity. We
man.
streamed the hearing live on
This
our
was
WSB
wild.
TV News app as it happened. And new at 5, Channel 2's Lori Wilson learned new details about how money, jewelry, and cars could all be tied in with this shooting. Lori is live downtown near the Varsity. Lori?
This went so viral, man, when this happened in Atlanta.
Jovita, rapper Lil Durk turned himself in after a shooting across the street in the parking lot of the Varsity. A detective on the stand today said the rapper, who is used to being in front of the cameras, was actually caught on cameras at the Varsity, the BP here, and other businesses that put him at the scene of the crime. Right before rapper Lil Durk turned himself into Atlanta police, he gave Channel 2
Blonde-haired
Action
Durk.
News investigative reporter Mark Winnie an exclusive interview.
You're about to surrender as we speak.
Yeah,
How come?
because I have nothing to hide. Like, I have nothing to run from.
2 weeks later, Durk, whose real name is Durk Derek Banks, and his co-defendant Devontae Bennett were in court hearing APD Detective Jeffrey Churchill lay out evidence against them.
I spoke to a witness who was there at the scene when the incident took place.
Churchill said the witness told him she was standing outside talking to Banks and Bennett in front of a cigar bar around 5 in the morning, February 5th, when they saw a fight in the car in front of them.
Mr. Banks pulled out a weapon. They hear gunfire.
Banks and Bennett sat and listened to the evidence against them as prosecutors worked to make the case that this was gang-related.
Do you know
Crazy,
Mr.
man,
Banks to be
crazy.
a self-admitted member of the Black Disciples criminal street gang organization?
Yes.
Prosecutors say Banks and Bennett are members of Chicago gangs, that they knew the victim, Alexander Witherspoon, had $30,000, an expensive chain, and a nice car, and that's why he was targeted. Banks' attorneys tried to create doubt that the rapper did any shooting.
You don't see Mr. Banks shooting on the street at any time. The only time you believe he was shooting is when he was in the camouflage Jeep, correct?
That's the only time I could see him shooting.
After 2 hours in court testimony and statements by prosecutors and defense, the judge ruled there is enough evidence for the case to go to trial.
Is court found probable cause?
Damn. That was
The judge
crazy.
found probable cause to move forward with all of the charges against Banks and Bennett, including criminal intent to commit murder as well as criminal gang activity. They'll be back in court in a month to ask for bond. Live downtown, Lori Wilson, Channel 2 Action News.
Now, while Bayzoo's name appeared in early filings as a person of interest, his exact charges weren't made public, and his situation stayed quieter compared to others. But one thing for sure, according to the state of Georgia, he was allegedly there. Now, we spoke about this. Of course, 2 years later in
He was allegedly
2021,
there.
King Von had unfortunately lost his life at a venue, which we also covered. I'll leave the link in the bio. And the charges were dropped against
Rest in peace, King Von, man.
Lil Durk in this shooting. And some say the feds were trying to build up a bigger case. Maybe true, maybe not. But THF Bayzoo spoke on this situation. After that interview was released, Lil Durk got arrested. Things started to look bad for OTF. Members was getting arrested for murder. OTF Duty Low was getting bucked in Atlanta and was also
Crazy.
shot. And now fast forward to Saturday, October 25th, 2025. Broad daylight. THF Bayzoo and two unidentified males at around 1:30 p.m.
Broad
was leaving
daylight.
a car parts store. The same man was waiting for them to come outside. Not sure how they got their location, but as they approached the trunk, over 20 shell cases.
Plotted on them, man. This is crazy. They plotted on them. They knew they was going, followed them, mapped it out. And more than likely, they probably seen their car in traffic. Like, oh, that's whoop. That goes back to, I talked about marked vehicles, man. We be having them vehicles and doing crimes in a car that stand out in traffic. You know what I mean? Like, hey, don't do crime, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all again, don't do crime, man. Keep your head on straight, man. Walk a straight path, man. Get your money. Go home to your kids. Start a family if you don't got a family. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful feeling, man. No better feeling than coming home to your family and being an ultimate dad. You know what I'm saying? But in this situation, man, yeah, man, they probably marked them out, saw the car coming, boom, followed them, and wait on them. Set on them niggas and waiting for them to come out. And, when you get caught off guard like that, there's no way you're going to win. It don't matter if you got a pistol on you or not. They ran up on you, guns blazing. Blah, 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 blah. It's too late.
Since was let off. As mentioned, 3 people were shot. A 35-year-old male, a 42-year-old male, and a 39-year-old male. And 5 vehicles were struck in a crossfire. It was later reported that THF Bayzoo was one of the 3 men who was shot, with the condition of his life still unknown until the next morning. Sunday, it was reported that THF Bayzoo had lost his life.
I wonder if it's 3 men, I wonder if that was meant for him, though. You know how you could be in the middle of some shit because of somebody else? I wonder if this was intentionally meant for Bayzoo or if he was just caught with the nigga who it was intentionally meant for. That's another question.
May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family.
Y'all know how the streets go, man. You could be in a mix, but it looked like they targeted him. You know, you never know, man. It's crazy. And the streets don't forget. They don't forget, y'all.
We have 33 going to Stroger, and then do we have anybody going to Sinai, or do you need me to send someone to Sinai?
Yeah, we can send someone to Sinai from if they're here on the scene. Just have them meet me here to follow the end if they're still on scene.
All right, well, 1023.
1060.
Go ahead.
Everyone that's on this gathering detail, they're all released and hold me down over here at the shooting on 31st and St. Louis. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
All right, everybody that was on the detail over at 26th Street, thanks for all your assist. 1006 boy, what color on that?
Silver.
All right, it's going to be silver.
1006 boy.
Go ahead.
The vehicle looks like it may be a Honda Accord, newer model, like 2020. And the both shooters jumped in the passenger in the rear, one in the passenger, so there possibly at least 3 heads in the car.
A driver. There's a driver.
Okay,
Damn.
10-4, 1002 Sam, do you copy that?
They got the car. We live in a time, too, where these niggas be doing, you know what I mean, doing these drive-bys, hop-outs in their own vehicle. And not even let alone their own vehicle, in their mama vehicle, in their grandma vehicle. We just saw that with Julio Fulio murder trial. They in their grandma's car hopping out. They don't care what car they in. They don't care as long as they see their man. They move with impulse. They move fast. And they're not even thinking about it. They don't care if I'm going to get caught. I'd rather know that I'm going to run knowing that I killed my mans. I would rather y'all know it's my car and I'm going to run, take my chances running, long as I'll kill my man, because this may be a one-time opportunity. That's some crazy shit, man.
That's where you want to go.
I'll go with the first victim, Jumbo, male 142 years old, he's out 4 times.
All right, GSW 4 times. All right, 10-4.
They're just in a video of male 1, and he's currently unconscious.
Unconscious.
Okay, so we're going critical for him and good for the other, or critical for the first and the third, and then good for the second.
100.
Second, the third one's going to be critical, and he shot left abdomen.
Damn.
Okay.
Shot all 3.
6 boy, go.
So witnesses are saying that a Chevy Impala took off eastbound from 31st in St. Louis after the shooting.
Oh, Chevy Impala. The first person said it was a Honda Accord. So it was a Chevy Impala. They got witnesses on the spot saying where it went, what color it was. Damn.
All right, Chevy Impala took off eastbound from 31st in St. Louis.
So we got EMS rolling over there. It's going to be 31st in St. Louis in the picture parking lot. It's going to be just south of 31st on St. Louis. We have 3 victims.
Okay, yeah. You guys do have EMS, ambulance 34 and engine 99. They should both be pulling up. All right, 1031, have you guys made contact? Because we're getting a call, 3250 St. Louis. There's a male shot in front.
Mark 1031, we got 3 victims over here. All male, black, between the ages of 30 and 40.
1031.
1030.
The original
Shot them all up, man.
Person shot 3-1 in St. Louis. Coming over details to follow. Callers reporting 2 males in a gray Chevy Impala just shot a male.
457 Main 457.
457 is going to 3250 South St. Louis.
All right. 34, I'm going to need 2 more ambulances over here if we can get 457, please. You got 33, 67, and 457 on the way. 67, can you go 67? Go for 67. All right.
Fam, this story right here really heavy. Because when you look at it, THF Bayzoo already lived through everything most don't make it out of. He beat a murder case, a couple. He stood next to some of the biggest names in the game. He had money, respect, and a second chance that most street dudes never get. But the truth is, freedom ain't the same as peace. And when your reputation is built off fear, the streets don't let you retire. They remember every word, every move, every bullet, and every loss.
Woo! He hit the nail on the head right there, man. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. That's a real statement he just made, man. That's facts. Never letting go. When the streets fear you, it's for life, bro. And they gonna catch up to you. If you out here still living that lifestyle and you lacking.
Zoo came from an era where being real meant something, when loyalty was everything, and showing weakness could get you killed. But sometimes, being quote-unquote real, in that sense, becomes the very thing that trapped you in the life you tried to outgrow. Now you got people online celebrating his death and others crying, posting old pictures, saying he was solid, saying he didn't deserve it. But the sad part is, it's the same story we seen played over and over again. The same streets that raised you be the same streets that bury you. So as we close this one out, let's not just say rest in peace. Let's also learn from it. Because at the end of the day, there's only 2 outcomes to that lifestyle, as we always say, jail or death. And both of them take away more than they ever give back. Rest in peace to every victim that we talked about in this story. Love and condolences to you guys' families. The last man standing from that era that changed Chicago from hip-hop forever. At least that's what some saying. Let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.
All right. All right, man. Yeah, that's a crazy one, man. Like he said, man, rest in peace to everybody who lost their lives in these videos. Senseless violence, man. Stupid shit. It's all over words, all over dumb shit. Words that led to murders in the streets that, you know, now it's retaliation, and here we are years down the line. We're talking a decade plus, and you're still running from what you did back then. Not even running. You're not running, technically running, but it's still something that's following you. You 10 years out of line, 15 years out of line, and something's still following you, man. That's just how I go. The streets will never let go. The streets will never forget, man. You take somebody's family, they're going to remember you for life. They're going to want your head for life. And you never know. One day his son, the person who you took away, grows up still holding that vengeance and want to seek vengeance for his father and to come kill you, man. Years down the line, decades down the line. So, you know, it's deadly out here, man, but nothing come from this shit but hell or jail. Rest in peace again to all the families, man. Hey, all y'all out there, man, don't do crime, y'all. Don't do crime. Try to walk a straight path. Try to, you know, live your life. There's enough crime on the internet. You could get your crime fulfillment off the net, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay your ass off the streets, man, and get to the chili. All right, I'm gone, man. Make sure y'all smash the like. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.